All right. Good evening, everybody. I wanted to say, first of all, thank you for tuning into the AdvoCare 24-Day Challenge and BizOp. Want to be able to express to you my thanks for you guys stopping in tonight and explaining the 24-Day Challenge to you. And then we're also going to give you a little bit of background and history of AdvoCare, and then let you know exactly why people use AdvoCare and use the Performance Elite lineup. Tonight we got a great lineup here for you tonight. We've got two MMA fighters out of the same gym. One's a little bit lighter weight. Then we got the big man. The big man's in the house tonight, okay? So we're going to introduce you to those two guys a little bit later and let you hear one of the guys' story as to why he uses AdvoCare. And then we'll close out the evening with why you should be engaged with AdvoCare and the business opportunity behind it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just share my screen with you so that you can see what we see, and we'll get the mixer started.
Hello, everybody. My name is Tony Farr, and I want to thank you for taking some time out of your day to hear a little bit about AdvoCare. Now, before we go anywhere, before we dig in, I'm going to begin by letting you know what we're going to be doing over the next few minutes, really what to expect. We're going to answer some questions that go through most people's minds when they're looking at AdvoCare for the first time. I get these questions too, so I absolutely love giving you these answers from the get-go. You know why? Because our goal is that when we're finished, you can make a right decision about where AdvoCare may be a fit for you.
Come on, get in it.
Before we go on,
we got to enhance the picture.
I'm saying, just heard about AdvoCare, maybe back then, talking to a friend or a family member.
Come on, give me some spotties in your eyes over there too.
Well,
good job.
We were founded in 1993, and we focus on two things. These are really two things that are pressing on our country more than anything else. We all have to address them, no matter where we live, from Washington State, California, up the East Coast, Florida, or in Georgia, where I live. Every one of us have to look at these two things. It's our health and our finances. So how does AdvoCare do that? We do that with the best supplements, world-class supplements, and a financial opportunity that gives people choices. I love the power of choice. You know, you're looking at this because you've made a choice to look at this. I'm never a person who likes to be pushed into something. You can lead me somewhere, you can tell me about something, you can encourage me, but if I start feeling pushed, I immediately put my hands up and go, whoa, wait. I was so excited when I was introduced to AdvoCare because they told me it's all about your choice, Tanya. You get to choose, you get to decide what you would like to do with AdvoCare. In fact, as you're listening, I want you to think about 4 different relationships. Number 1, you can, at the end of this, you can say, I want to be a retail customer. Number 2, you may say, I want to be a wholesale customer. I'd like to get my product at a discount. Some of you may choose the 3rd relationship, and that is to become a distributor at 20 to 40%. We call that funding your 4G network. That's where gas, groceries, games, and gifts, and really I've sort of renamed the 5G because the final G is goofy stuff that all of a sudden unexpectedly come into our budgets. Some people are looking for some extra income for that. Or you may choose the 4th relationship, and that is to be a business builder. Now, with those relationships in mind, remember I told you I'm going to address some common questions that most people have when they're looking at AdvoCare. I have them, you may have them. And the very first question that most people have is, are the products safe? Now, in my background, I was a wellness director in a hospital, so wellness, fitness, nutrition, it's all been around for 20-something years. The answer to the are the products safe, that makes my job easy in AdvoCare because AdvoCare doesn't just take a bunch of ingredients and dump them in, or it's not some product of the month or some bad ingredient. They have made a commitment to science. Our products are developed by some of the best, not only with an internal science team, but also with a highly regarded scientific and medical advisory board. It was that really caught my attention, really caught my eye, and that's what I looked at when I first was thinking, are these products safe? But you decide for yourself. You take a look at our scientific and medical advisory board.
The distinguishing feature of AdvoCare is our scientific and medical advisory board. This is a group of world-class experts who offer advice and guidance to the company. Let's be clear, they are not figureheads. They are very active and make enormous contributions to our company. Dr. Jeff Blumberg, renowned research scientist and expert in human nutrition. Dr. Gail Cresci, registered dietitian and accomplished researcher of nutrition and digestive disorders. Dr. Stanley Bedford, esteemed surgeon and inventor of intravenous nutrition. Dr. Ken Goldberg, accomplished physician and expert on men's health. Dr. Carl King, a leading authority on human nutrition and government policy. Dr. William Kramer, the preeminent sports nutrition scientist. Dr. Jose Pimienta, physician specializing in nutrition and surgical oncology. Dr. Leanne Reddy, leading authority in obesity research and women's health. This group provides diverse insight and expertise. Together, the extensive knowledge of this group, along with our in-house corporate team, are focused on connecting the latest science to product development and providing education to our distributors.
AdvoCare products will do three things. Think about these three things: look better, feel better, and perform better. Let's hit a rewind button. Go back to today. How did you feel? Did you wake up? Did you feel the size clothes you wanted to wear? How'd you eat today? Did you get everything perfect on that food plate that we're supposed to have? Did you get every single nutrient? Did you check everything off the list? When you think about your overall wellness, I want you to think about it sort of like you're sitting in a chair, like the chair I'm sitting in. Back in the day, 20 years ago, we thought there were just two legs to your overall wellness. No wonder we were all falling over. Number one was diet. We all have heard so many different variations on that. And exercise. Diet and exercise, we've all heard that for year after year after year. But we've learned that there are a couple other key factors, flags, if you will, that you have to have in place for you to have overall great wellness. Just think about this. The third leg, think about supplementation. Did you eat 100% of what you needed today? And do you do that every single day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year? I love supplementation because that's really holding up my wellness. And then the final leg is stress reduction and sleep. We are at an all-time high when it comes to stress. We have environmental stress, we have emotional stress, we have just the busyness of life. That's going to be stressful. And then we also, in that category, we have to be sure we're getting adequate sleep and rest. So AdvoCare helps address that supplementation, and it also can really help with the stress reduction. We like to give you every piece of that puzzle, every leg of your chair, so that you can be your best you. So here's a glimpse of the AdvoCare products and how they can work into your plan for your best health.
The AdvoCare family of products is a diverse yet focused line of products aligned within groups: Trend, Active, Well, Performance Elite, and our skincare line, SYS. Our Trend line offers solutions for healthy weight management and includes the very popular 24-day challenge and metabolic nutrition systems. Active provides energy and on-the-go nutrition, featuring Spark, the caffeine-free alternative U16, and also the Advo bars. Well represents general nutrition for a healthy, balanced life. Products that support cardiovascular, digestion, cognition, and healthy aging. The Performance Elite line is AdvoCare's answer to advanced sports and exercise nutrition. Performance Elite features products certified free of banned substances. Our skincare line, SYS, features products designed to supplement your skin. The AdvoCare family of products features comprehensive formulas that approach problems from multiple angles. Depending on your individual needs, AdvoCare offers a solution.
Now that you have a concept of the product families and our most popular way of getting started on AdvoCare products, the 24-day challenge, let's take a few minutes to hear from some other people just like you who have gotten great results with AdvoCare products.
Just recently went to the bank and handed the teller my license, and she looked at the license and looked at me, looked at the license, looked at me, and she said, "I'm sorry, but this can't be you." And I said, "No, it is." And she said, "Well, the only thing that matches is the signature." You know, I kind of chuckled, and she said, "What happened?" And he said, AdvoCare happened. So when AdvoCare was introduced to us, it gave us hope. It brought back our hope. I was very impressed. I was 227 pounds, taking comfort in food.
I was broken emotionally, I was broken physically, I was, going through a lot of stresses.
We started with the AdvoCare 44-day challenge.
I lost 36 pounds with my family, lost 24, and we didn't look back. I lost 112 pounds in 6 months.
So I'm down about 90 pounds, and I started at size 18 and size 4.
The healing has been amazing. I feel great. My relationship with my wife's better. My relationship with my kids is better. I'm better at my job.
It's such a great feeling. I'm so grateful. And for me,
Well, because the products are safe, they're chosen by athletes from all realms of sports. These are people, think about it, their livelihood, their reputation, everything is depending on their athletic performance. I'm going to tell you about a few of my favorites. Trevor Bayne is one that I've seen at the Atlanta Motor Speedway, and people sometimes say, what are AdvoCare products going to do for me? They'll ask about the mental focus. They'll say, I don't want to get jittery. They'll say, I want to get great alertness. And I always think about Trevor Bayne going around the Atlanta Motor Speedway track at just unbelievable speeds, and knowing that he has AdvoCare on board, not in his car, but inside his body. And then maybe you're familiar with CrossFit. Rich Froning, he is a name that is well known across the country. And I love watching someone push himself mentally, physically, beyond what even looks humanly possible. And he has been choosing AdvoCare products because they make a measurable difference in his day and in his performance. But I gotta say, that's the last in my eyes. I love our national spokesperson, Drew Brees. In fact, I remember when he first came on board at AdvoCare, and he was just starting these products. And here we are all these years later. You don't have to look very far on television, magazines, newspapers, internet, to see that Drew Brees is one of the most highly respected, highly regarded athletes, both on and off the field. And AdvoCare has been a huge part of his performance. But you know what? Let's just get real. As you're watching this, okay, great for the science, great for the endorsers. But it's one thing for me to tell you all about the endorsers, but let's hear about it from one of the endorsers personally. Let's hear it from their own mouths.
I'm Rich Froning, full-time Reebok CrossFit Games champion. Being a champion is, it's what I work for every day. It's a lot of sacrifice, but it's part of it, and it's fun to be a champion. Usually my morning consists of Spark, Argentine Extreme, and then Mass Impact, and then I usually throw Super Rehydrate, so it's quite a mix in the morning. And then at night I'll take the nighttime recovery, and then the competition. The O2 Gold Limit's going to be a longer event and a more cardiovascular taxing event, and then muscle fueling it's going to be a shorter event. Especially with the O2 Gold and the muscle fueling in competition, it was just almost unfair to wake up. Just felt better. Everything felt easier. Recovery is huge in what we do. You can't recover, you can't compete. At the games, you're doing 3 or 4 events a day. Recovery is key. It's cool to be a part of a company that is stands for the same stuff I do. And it's involved with athletes and stuff. It's cool.
Remember the 4 different relationships people choose to have with AdvoCare? Some of you will decide to simply buy your product when the person has introduced you to AdvoCare at the retail price. Some of you may be just like me, I'm a girl all about sale, and you're going to choose to register with AdvoCare to get an immediate 20% discount on your products. But there are many of you who, after hearing those product stories, hearing about our scientific and medical advisory board, hearing about the endorsers and everything you've heard to this point, you're thinking, now what did she say about a way to earn income here? This is where the business of AdvoCare may be your perfect choice. For some, AdvoCare is a way to earn $200 a month, a way to get that cushion in your finances. Remember that 4G network? That's where that extra income you think, gosh, my gas, groceries, games, gifts, I'd like for something to be different there. For others, AdvoCare is a way to truly build a plan B business that gives them options in their lives. When I rewind and my husband Benji and I in our story, I look back and I wanted to get the products at a discount, but when I realized that we could make a little bit of extra money, and then I learned that there were people who were actually doing this as their career, it was their plan B business, our minds started thinking. And I got so excited because I realized that if they can do it, perhaps we could do it too. In fact, take a minute and check out these stories.
I was just thankful to make a couple $1,000s a month just to pay some bills and send some money back to my daughters. That's what really kept me motivated, is the fact that AdvoCare would pay me if I got to work and share this with people. And that's really what helped me get through the low times, because when my daughters, they came out here for the summer, we caught the bus everywhere. We caught taxis. It was about a year. I was still working good, making good money, but at the time, we still had to catch the bus everywhere. Everyone knows Vegas is pretty hot in the summer, so it's 120-degree weather. I'm walking to the bus stop with my daughter. I got this sport clock saying it's going to change the world. My daughter's running out the bus. I'm tripping, falling. Boxes fall everywhere. It was a very growing time for me, but I knew that I stuck to it and just had faith that eventually the system would work for me, and that's what it did. And also, too, going back to not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before last, I had to borrow $1,500 to give my daughter for Christmas, and that's very humbling when you want to be a man and take care of your family. And part of that Christmas, I stopped at the Goodwill for them, and that really was an all-time low for me. But at the end of the day, my daughter was my champion, and they smiled for the whole concert and had a phenomenal Christmas. And this past Christmas, because Dad took care of work with AdvoCare, I was able to get them everything on my Christmas list. And fast forward where I'm at now, I was having money on this, it's phenomenal. I made about $19,000 last month. I'm on track for anywhere between $18,000 to $20,000 this month. And it's just been life changing.
He was sitting on his couch. He said, let's take I'll tell you a story about blind lady. See where it says platinum down there? That's where she is. We'll find it.
Bottom line, all of this only makes sense if it makes sense for you. AdvoCare is all about timing, the time for the company and your personal time. You know, it was a study very similar to this, that my mind was racing, my heart was pounding. I had anticipation, and I started thinking, how could our life be different if we chose to do AdvoCare? Now, the products, they made sense from the get-go. That's exactly what I needed to make a difference in the quality of my day. My husband, he lost 6 inches in his waist in less than 2 months. He's kept it off for years, and he just doesn't have to think about it anymore. For me, I've gone through every decade feeling like I'm decades younger instead of my age, and keeping up with my children through all the different stages of their life. But let me tell you a little bit more about our story. I want to rewind a little bit. I want to take you back to where my husband Benji and I were when we were introduced to AdvoCare. I was desperately looking for what the AdvoCare products could offer. I was a person, I needed energy. I didn't think that I needed to take a nap before my kids needed to take a nap because they were little and I was big. And I thought, I don't need to do that anymore. AdvoCare products changed the quality of my day. But you know what? My husband Benji and I, we looked at the business of AdvoCare and we saw a chance to go beyond taking products. We saw a chance to go beyond getting our products at a discount. In fact, we saw an opportunity because we saw stories just like you've seen for us to truly rewrite the story of our lives. And in fact, we kind of fast forwarded in our mind and we said, what is it going to be like if we don't change something? In less than 6 months, back in 1999, we matched my husband's 15-year pharmaceutical income. We began to realize that we had hope. Hold on, possibilities exist. That's what I think about with hope. We didn't have hope until that point. We had a great marriage, great family, actually great finances. We were not in debt. And when I say they were great, we were right on the edge. We didn't have debt, we didn't have credit cards, we didn't have car payment, but we were one life event from us joining the rest of the friends and family who were struggling and being in the same situation. So when we looked ahead, we realized that we could compress time. And so with AdvoCare, with a premium system, we were able to get started, love the products, but fall in love with the business opportunity, and it gave us choices that we never thought were possible. So before we start, let's finish up with this. Let's take it back to you. That's what happened for us. But remember, the whole reason you're here is for you. So before you make your decision, let's finish up with this.
Well, obviously, you've been shown a very clear picture of how AdvoCare can become a vehicle for you tonight. Whether that vehicle is just for you to have better health for you and for your family, or whether that vehicle is achieve some debt freedom or earn an extra $300 to $500 per month. You know, we want you to know that we value that at AdvoCare. You know, we've been around, my wife and I, since 1997, and we have a marketing organization that runs well over 100,000 people, or the total is well over 100,000 people today, and we value each and every one of those people that earn an extra $300 to $500 a month. In fact, there's thousands upon thousands of AdvoCare distributors all over the United States of America that love AdvoCare products, and they love AdvoCare as a company, and they love to earn an extra $400 to $500 a month. And then there's that next tier of interest, you know, that people have in the world of AdvoCare, and that's to use AdvoCare as a vehicle where you could really achieve, take a part-time business and work toward a full-time income that can pay you anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 per month, or $10,000 a month, or $20,000, or $30,000, or $50,000 per month. In fact, Diane and I, in 1997, you know, we went from zero to $25,000 a month by February of 1998, and did that in a year's time. And today, people are going to be much faster than that in the world of AdvoCare because of current technology, because of online training, because of so many things that you already know can allow you to move faster in a business today than in 1997. And so we can validate today that you can earn anywhere from $10 a month in AdvoCare to over $300,000 per month in AdvoCare. And so that finish line is available to you, but you're the variable, you know, because this is a work program. It's not a scheme, it's not a little get-rich-quick deal, it's not some pyramid deal, it's not the multi-level marketing company of the month. We're none of those things. You know, this is the finest direct sales company in America. In fact, we believe that we set the standard for excellence in business across America. And so I've prepped you with all of that to really set you up for my story. Let me tell you about me and Diane. In 1997, I was a football coach in Prosper, Texas, right above Dallas, working 90 hours a week. We were $35,000 in debt. We were in Chapter 13 bankruptcy, and daycare was raising our kids. My wife, Diane, she was working for a mortgage company 60 hours a week, and she was extremely frustrated with that. On February 18th, 1997, a man walked up to me and said, "Coach, I'm going to make $90,000 this year in AdvoCare." And I made $35,000 with a bachelor's and a master's degree. And so I said, "How do you make $90,000? He said, "Coach, you got to try the products." Well, I tried the products. I got on a metabolic nutrition system, and my life changed in 45 minutes. I had more energy than I've had since I was a teenager. I quit drinking 5 to 6 Dr. Peppers a day that very first day. I got on the products, and I ran over to Diane, and I said, "Honey, we're going to be multi-millionaires." And that's just my story. You know, but that was my authentic story. And I told her, if everybody feels the way I feel right now in these products, these are going to be all over the world one day, and we're going to be rich. So we scraped $130 to start our business. We sold away to advisor. That's that top discount level in the company. And we did that in 10 days, collecting checks from people and retailing products. We went on to, you know, earn a rookie bonus, and then we went on to earn $140,000 in our first year at AdvoCare. And we did that by hard work. We already knew what hard work was. And so, you know, we're not going to shy away from you right here in the nutritional mixer tonight, letting you know that this is a work program. But we've got the finest work program, and what's attached to that fine work program is the finest sales compensation plan that we believe has ever been put together in the direct sales industry to allow the average American to achieve an above average income and achieve all the dreams that they ever wanted to accomplish if they're willing to go to work. You know, I'm going to encourage you to look ahead 2 years from now and ask yourself, how do I want my life to be 2 years from now? Because if I look ahead 2 years from now and nothing changes, then probably it's going to be basically the same race I've been running, you know, 2 years prior. And so if nothing changes, nothing changes. And odds are nothing changes, well, it might change, but it just might get worse because that's just the way life is for so many people in today's economy. More so than that, I would like to encourage you to look 5 years out. What do you want your life to look like 5 years from now? Because life, if you begin to see AdvoCare as a vehicle to get you from point A to point B, and you embrace the process, because this is a journey, and you can look 2 years out from now, and look 5 years out from now, and actually see yourself, if you go to work, you can see yourself earning an extra $5, 10, 20, or $30,000 a month. Then you may have the right company on your hands right here. You might have the right opportunity, you know, on your hands tonight, if you're willing to take action, if you're willing to see the future, and you're willing to embrace the process and embrace the journey that it takes as well, you know, to get where you want to be in life. But there's no finer vehicle that you could take than AdvoCare to begin to make all of your dreams come true. But once again, you're the variable. So, as we close out this nutritional mixer tonight, it's important for you to know, if nothing else, get on the products. Get back to that person who brought you. If you're not on the products, make sure that you're on the core products of AdvoCare, because the products are going to change your life. And if you just want to get a discount, people, whoever brought you is going to honor that, because we value our wholesale customers at AdvoCare. If you just want to earn an extra $300 to $500 a month, then you've got someone that can point you in that direction tonight, for sure. And if you want to earn income that could very well pay you for the rest of your life one day, then you're in the right place, because you're going to have the teaching, you're going to have the training, you're going to have the mentorship, to get there if you decide to go to work. But it's really all about you. It's about the decision that you want for your better future, and if you're willing to take action and embrace the process, and ask that person who brought you, how do I become an AdvoCare advisor? How can I begin to earn income 5 ways? And how can I begin to plug into the AdvoCare success system and work this system consistently, so that I can earn the kind of money that I've been seeing on these videos, and earn the kind of money that I've been hearing these stories from people, because that kind of income excites me, and I want to capture that too. So there you have it. Make sure you get back to the person who brought you to this mixer and find out how you can change your better future tonight. God bless you.
Thank you so much for sharing some of your most precious asset, your time with us. I don't know what your day was like today. It may have been incredibly hectic, and this was just something else you added to a very full to-do list, or maybe it was a leisurely day. Regardless of how your day was today, I know that it took something out of your time to be a part of checking out AdvoCare. We wish you the best, and we look forward to hearing about how AdvoCare is making a difference for you.
Let's see here. Okay, guys, so you've heard a little bit about AdvoCare and how you can engage with AdvoCare. And AdvoCare is probably known for 2 different products. One is Spark. Spark, everybody loves that. A lot of people replace their caffeine, their coffee with it. Spark is a great mental focus and energy drink. We actually call it Windex for the brain. Sometimes we actually even call it something else. We even call it mommy juice, because we feel those mommies that are running their kids all around every day, they're going to soccer, they're going to whatever class it may be, they need that little extra jump in the afternoon to get them through that afternoon. And so that's great B vitamins, what we call branched chain amino acids. There's no sugar in it, so there's no crash. And then the other thing is a lot of people come to AdvoCare because of the 24-day challenge. So a lot of people want to lose weight with it, and we've seen people that have lost as much as 24.5 pounds on the 24-day challenge. The beautiful thing about the challenge is that you get to reset your body. You get to eat real food 5 to 6 times a day. A lot of people say, really, I get to eat that much? And you do. And then at the same time is you start sleeping better, your energy level goes through the roof, and the biggest thing you're going to see is that you're going to start melting the inches off of your body. But one of the other aspects that AdvoCare has too, that I want to introduce tonight is the Performance Elite lineup. And we've got one of the young bucks in the house tonight. His name is Walter Flores. Walter Flores is an amateur MMA fighter, and I met Walter probably about a year ago, I guess, at the gym that I go to, and saw his energy level, saw his passion. He takes a lot of drive in everything that he does, and I thought to myself, you know what? This is the kind of guy I want on my team. As I build my champion team, I want this type of a teammate. A, integrity, B, character, but he wants something more out of life than what he's got right now. So at this point, I'm going to bring up Walter and let him explain to you what the Performance Elite products have done for him, and we'll share with you another video in just a moment. Walt?
Hey everyone, how you doing? My name is Walter Flores. I fight out of American Top Team of Gwinnett. And yeah, the Performance Elite line, what it has done to me is gave me massive energy. I'm actually a little bit energized right now because I just got done working out. But I mean, it's done so much for me. It gets me mentally focused. When I'm at the gym, I just work. I'm nonstop. I never get tired, and all my teammates can tell you that I really don't get tired at all. A lot of them think I'm just crazy dude that just goes balls to the wall for like 4 hours, and when class is over, I'm still like hitting the bag. But I mean, I just love the product, and just like Rich Fine said, like he's a 5-time world champion, and I want to be a world champion also. And if the pros use it, I might as well use it too, because I want to be a champ. So that's why I use the Performance Elite line.
That's what I call him. I call him the champ because
I see his work ethic, and I can see where his drive and desire is. Believe me, I've been in that MMA gym, and I've seen him work out. You don't want to meet him in a dark alley. That's not one of those guys you want to go down that alleyway. You want to go the other way. Believe me, you want to say, feet don't fail me now. So he's one of those type of guys that you want on your side. Again, I'm glad he's on my team, and I'm really proud to have such a young buck like Walter part of our organization. He's going to do some great things. So the other side of it is a lot of people say, well, all you guys do is you just teach people how to lose weight. And so somebody asked me a little bit earlier today, they said, hey, Keith, what about if I want to put on some weight? So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to share with you guys a video real quick, and you can see this because we have another side to AdvoCare as well that you probably didn't know about.
I've always had weight issues. I've been a little underweight. I've been skinny and never put on size at all. And my primary focus during the 24-day challenge was to put on size. When I first started off, I weighed 173 pounds. My goal was to get to 200. I put on almost 18 pounds just in the 24-day challenge alone. I continued on the products and then got the Performance Elite line. Now, 4 months later, I'm like 23 pounds. I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm present. I'm focused. I'm in the moment every person I'm with. Before AdvoCare, I tried name brand proteins, and I was drinking twice a day the same way that I'm using AdvoCare products, and it just didn't work. But now I'm up 23 pounds and I'm using AdvoCare consistently. So there's a clear difference. Before I used to work out maybe once or twice a week, not consistently, I didn't really have a regimen. And now I have so much energy because of the products. I'm working out 3 to 5 times a week consistently and continuing to get gains every single time in the gym. It's been life changing.
So guys, as you can see there, we're not all just on the bandwagon of just trying to help people lose weight. We're also on the bandwagon of trying to help people perform better in the gym. So whether you're trying to put on weight, put on that extra 5, 10, 15, or as this guy said, 4 months, 23 pounds of muscle, give me a break. How many people want to put on 20 pounds of muscle in 4 months, do it safely and effectively, and that's lean muscle? I can tell you many young bucks, just like that one you just saw on the screen, want to do that all the time. But here, I'm going to switch gears with you real quick before we end up tonight. One of the other lines that you guys haven't really heard about, and yes, I use this line. I used to be an old, use my hand and use a little bit of soap in it and scrub the old noggin. That's why I'm so sexy today, right? But we do have another line called the SYS Skincare line, okay? And it does work, and I am pleased to announce, not only is that the best thing that's ever happened to me, but someone that uses the SYS Skincare line, and she's going to tell you exactly what it does for her. Thank you, Lori.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lori Farrington, and I love the SYS skincare line. I was using another name brand, very good product for, gosh, since I was 28 maybe, until last year when SYS came out. I wanted to be a product of the product, so I thought I'd give it a try. And I truly did see a difference in my skin, especially the lines that was going into my mouth. I'm 52 now. And, you know, just you age, but I can see a difference. The fine lines around my eyes, the line that was going down into my lip is now pretty much gone. I don't even see it anymore. Whereas before, people would ask me how I got that scar. So now I'm a believer in the product. My skin feels great. There's a whole skincare system. There's the exfoliant cleanser. There is the serum. There is a nighttime cream or moisturizer, and there's also an eye cream that you can put around your eyes. There's a product that helps you with toning the skin in the areas where you tend to lose your elasticity, like the tummy. and just helps the bulges, the little dimples kind of diminish. So overall, I am a product of the product when it comes to the nutrition on the inside and on the outside. And I just feel great. And even though I'm 52, I feel like I'm 25.
Thank you, Lori.
Thank you.
So guys, that's our presentation for tonight. This is recorded, so you can look back at it at any time. I do want to introduce one more person before we leave tonight, because y'all are going to see this gentleman. You're going to see less of him, okay? He's a new member on our team, and we are so proud to have somebody that's not only got the heart of a lion, but he is definitely a champion. I've seen this guy in the gym as well. I've seen him go hard at people in the gym. Let me just say this, for all you MMA guys out there, stay out of the 205 bracket. You don't want to be there, okay? Because I got the beast coming up. Come on up here, Nick. You see this guy now? We're going to get him in the 205 bracket. I want y'all to meet Nicholas Davis.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Nick, right here. We just waiting tonight, okay? He's going to start his 24-day challenge. Hold up the mitts. Hold up the mitts, baby. I'm telling you, you don't want to get here with him, all right? You get here with him, you're not seeing him tomorrow. You're going to get the spelling sauce out, all right?
Yep.
So we're going to get him trimmed up. We're going to get him stronger. We're going to get him more powerful. We're going to get the champ in the ring.
Yep.
The champ's going to dominate 205.
Yes, sir.
God bless you
205.
guys. We appreciate you. Welcome to the team,
Thank
brother. All right. Thank you very much.